Everyone, Camden here. It's July 3rd. Everyone, Camden here. It's January 31st, last day of the month. Welcome to the Ranking Ball pregame after show. We're gonna start calling that from now on because it's right in that little in between before, after games, after NBA games had finished, and right before even the day starts for most of you. It's still 3 p.m. here in Korea, and a lot of games last night. Wednesday night basketball games, usually a whole bunch of games going on usually. So it was fun, interesting, watched a lot of basketball. Was it Karl Anthony Towns hit that game winner pretty in overtime? Amazing stuff. So before we get into tonight's featured match, let's go over some final scores and upcoming games for the 31st. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so we get final scores for Wednesday, January 31st. We got the Mavs over the Knicks, Bulls over the Heat, Celtics over the Hornets, Wizards over the Pacers, Wolves over the Grizzlies, Nuggets over the Pelicans, Kings over the Hawks, and Blazers over the Jazz. Tonight's matchups, you got Mavs at Pistons, Pacers at Magic, Bucks at Raptors, Nets at Spurs, 76ers at Warriors, Lakers at Clippers. Pretty nice matchups going on. This is going to be a really good matchup right here. Bucks versus Raptors. But before we get into tonight's preview, in the news, LeBron James not making a comeback for Thursday night's game against the Clippers. Many people were pretty excited about LeBron James coming back, but he's not going to be doing that. Let's see. Another thing, interesting, some gossip, is that Anthony Davis was removed from the Pelicans pre-game hype video that had this poster of all the players on there except for Anthony Davis. So what does that mean for the Pelicans? That mean that he's going to be traded pretty soon. They don't want anything. I mean, they just, for any future purposes, they know that he's not going to be on the team. So if they want to sell any merchandise, they're already going to take him off of all of their all the promotional material, all the marketing material. So don't expect Anthony Davis to be coming to your local mall to come sign some autographs in New Orleans anytime soon. Karl Anthony Towns hits the last second, win the game against the Grizzlies in overtime. Pretty awesome shot. It'll probably make the top two plays if you watch it tonight. Last second, throws it in. Trade rumors: Brandon Ingram is the latest Laker in the trade rumors to get Anthony Davis. However, according to ESPN's Wojnarowski, that New Orleans has no interest in acquiescing Anthony Davis to the Lakers right now. So there's a lot of trade rumors that LeBron James is trying to get Anthony Davis over to the Lakers, but all spectacles right now. We all know that LeBron James is going to get Anthony Davis to the Lakers, but the New Orleans Pelicans are just making it sound like very hush hush. We're not gonna deal with that. So we'll see what goes on later in the future with that. So stay tuned. Tonight's featured match is Lakers versus Clippers. I previewed this. I thought LeBron James would be coming back tonight against the Clippers, but it looks like he's not going to be returning. Anyways, should still be a pretty good matchup. You might have Kyle Kuzma come on back tonight and make the lineup. Excuse me. So that game's at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Pretty late for a lot of the East Coast folks, but for me, kind of prime time. Get to watch the game during lunch. Some key injuries for Lakers: Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James, and Ball. We all know that Ball's going to be out for a couple weeks. That said, LeBron James has been ruled out for the Lakers tomorrow night against the Clippers. kind of, you know, a lot of people were expecting this, you know, huge rivalry, you know, coming back. I think the Lakers are 2 games behind the Clippers in the West. And we all know that the Lakers just suck without LeBron James, and they want to make that push. Kyle Kuzma has been practicing in the gym with the team, still day to day. It could be a last minute. He's gonna be a game time decision. So look out for Kuzma to be playing. If that goes on in, he'll probably replace Beasley in that lineup. Key players that are going to be out for the Clippers is Avery Bradley and Gallinari. So those are two players right there that will be out for the Clippers. Last game starters, we had Beasley, Ingram, Zubac, Rondo, and Caldwell Pope for the Lakers. And the Clippers with Harris, Gortat, Beverly, Gilgeous, Alexander, and Bradley. What we saw before is that Bradley is day to day, but so we're not sure. Maybe a 2 days rest could be out. Possible starters for tonight. I put in Kyle Kuzma in. I think he might be playing tonight. So I think he might be playing. So that could be just look out for that. Ingram, Zubac, Rondo, and Caldwell Pope, kind of the same game time starters that were last time. So just expect the same thing. All right, let's go into Excel. All right, so what I've been doing is I've been looking into, as we all know, if we go into some of the rules. If you look at here, looking at basketball, we're looking at basketball points, and the strategy that you need to have, that you want to have, so you want to make sure that your players are getting as many bingo points as possible. And how fast can you get these bingo items to get as fast as you can? And a lot of people, that some people might be overlooking, is rebounds. Yeah, points are pretty, points are sexy, but rebounds also count as points. They might not be as much as 2 points, 3 points, but it's not that much. A rebound's 1.2 points, but some players might be making more rebounds than they are making in points per game. So say if somebody just makes as much. So I think what I'm going to be trying to do tonight, doing something a little bit different, is I'm going to be putting high rebound players with high point players within that night. So kind of like in the same cell. So I'm going to try to set up something different than I did yesterday. Kind of changing up my strategy. And one of the first things I want to go to, like I said last time before, one of the great tools is going to stats.nba.com. This thing has a lot of good points, and especially because you can filter out a lot of stuff. This isn't available yet on RankingBall, but we're hoping to get kind of like the same thing getting on RankingBall to make it easier for you to make your decisions. If you notice, all right, so most points you had Harris and Harold, like they all had 22, 21 points within the game. And I want to look at this, rebounds per game. Look at Patrick Beverly had 9 rebounds per game. In the total, we go to rebounds, total rebounds. For the Clippers, Tobias Harris has the most total rebounds. But in the past couple of games, it's been Patrick Beverly. He's been getting that. So I'm going to use that as a kind of going off point. So of course I'm going to pick Tobias Harris. Arrow. Williams, and Patrick Beverly. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna put Tobias Harris here, Patrick Beverly here, right here. So I'm gonna put Beverly with our highest point getter of the match. Same thing with the Lakers. Now Tyson Chandler has been out, has been playing, and person going into the center position is Zubek. So let's get him into this lineup as well. Don't forget LeBron James isn't playing. This is such a scary thing. I'm gonna put it in for now. Lonzo Ball, Ingram, Mickey. Look at this. Like everyone, like the highest fantasy point getters for fantasy point getters on Ranking Ball are like for the Lakers are going to be out. But who's been getting a lot of rebounds? Zubek. All right, so in this matchup, let's get Ingram, Zubek, Kyle Kuzma, Miggy. This is check it out for later. This one might not be as you might have to switch it later. So go back, check out before game time starts. Check out if Kyle Kuzma is playing for tonight. Otherwise, put Michael Beasley in this slot. Mike Scott, where's he? Jerome Robinson. Got a couple of plays. Got three points. How many rebounds did he get? 3 rebounds. It's such like the the last two. Usually like the last ones are kind of the hardest ones to find, especially when you have a team that's not. Yeah, let's just go with Lance Stevenson. Is going to be going in there. I didn't even put Michael Beasley in there. All right, that sounds good. All right, got 9 Lakers, 7 Clippers. I don't know. I feel more comfortable with the Lakers going in here. So that's the way that I'm gonna set it up this way. If you're following along, if you hit submit, first button submit, it's all yours. So what's gonna go on if in these contests, if anybody, if you do end up entering into this contest, if you are a user, not a RankingBall member, even if like my contest wins, I'm going to give you the entry fee anyways. So it's gonna be practice. So going forward, if anybody, any users, RankingBall users enter any contest that I make, then if I win, we'll just give you the money back, right? If you win, then we'll double it. So you'll get your entry fee back and another entry. So we'll give you'll get the prize money and the entry fee back. So you'll be getting that back. So hopefully you if you're the first person, if you're watching this live, you can enter on in and win some money, win some not money, but RankingBall Gold. So this is my final lineup. I'm gonna keep it this way. Could be some changes with Kyle Kuzma later when I get back into the office tomorrow. This could change. This cell could change a little bit, but this is where I'm gonna keep it for right now. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Telegram, and everywhere else on social media.